Hi, welcome to my channel. Hope you're all doing well. Okay, so this week I have a Homesense Christmas decor haul. Last week's video was a little bit long. I do apologise for that. I just rambled and rambled, didn't I, about food and whatever. It was a little bit long, but this week I'm just going to do a little video, nothing too long, hopefully around 15 minutes or so, and just share some of the finds from Homesense, like I say, Christmas decor. I found some lovely bits, mainly, I'm not going to say, well, a couple of things I picked up today and a couple of others that I picked up in the week. As you could see from the thumbnail, I managed to grab, like I said last week when I shared that one picture with you of the Christmas tree, that I may have bought some more. Well, I did actually pick up two more. So yeah, I went again and I was going to get a couple more. I've seen them because you know what I'm like. I go to Homesense 2 or 3 times a week, and I did keep seeing the ones that I hadn't already got in there, and I didn't buy them due to the fact that I was like, well, I don't know if I really like them as much as the 3 that I've actually purchased. And then you come back home and you think, I should have really got those just in case, I don't know, they don't come back in again. You know, it's that FOMO, isn't it? Then you start seeing them on social media and you think, oh, I should have got it now. I'm going to go back for that. Of course, went in today. The shelves hadn't got any of these pictures on. I went to Homesense and then I went over the road to TK Maxx. And they'd got 2 of the Santa ones left in TK Maxx, but the frames weren't the style that I liked, and the actual picture themselves, it wasn't what I was looking for. So I just thought, no, I'll leave it. I will look again when I go in to both of the stores, but I don't think I'm going to be able to find them again this year. I mean, it's coming to the end of, I'm going to say, I mean, when do they stop delivering Homesense? Is it sort of 1st of December where the deliveries start to slow down? I'm guessing it's going to be, because it's such a quick turnaround, isn't it? I mean, they've already got all the pots and planters and they're starting to bring sort of that kind of stuff in already now. So anyway, enough rambling again. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the things that I've had the longest that I bought a couple of weeks ago. Although having said that, well, it might have been a bit longer than a couple of weeks ago, but I have still seen these floating around in store, so I'm sharing them because you may still be able to get them, because that's what Homesense do. You think that you're not going to get something and then all of a sudden you see it again. So I'm going to start off with this beautiful bronze reindeer. I have got one of these from last year and I think it's smaller, and it's the one that's feeding, the one with the head down. This was $9.99. So yeah, I picked him up because last year I think I looked for him and I couldn't find him to go with my smaller one. I've got to find the smaller one. I can't find him at the moment. I'm just starting to sort my Christmas decor out. I've got it out of storage and I'm looking through everything. And to be honest, most of the items I'm using this year are what I've purchased this year. So I'm not going to have as much around, like I said to you before, I think I said. But yeah, so anyway, I picked him up. He's absolutely gorgeous. Like I say, he's bronze metal. He's beautiful. I think he's beautiful anyway. Quite flat, you know, no, you see how thin he is thin. So yeah, I picked him up for $9.99. Really pleased with him. And then a while ago, I picked this up as well. I picked this up at the start of the stock arrivals, if you like. And I thought this was beautiful, but I have seen them online again, like I say. So even though I picked this up ages ago, I've seen them online again. I haven't looked for them in store because I don't need anything from that particular area. But I picked this up. As you can see, it's a trunk. It's one of those storage boxes. It's absolutely gorgeous. And I know they did, I think this is sort of the medium one. I think they did a smaller one and a larger one. But I thought, I mean, even you could actually, to be fair, you could have this around the home all year round, in my opinion. It isn't screaming Christmas, but it has got the trees on, which I absolutely love. It's just so beautiful. This was, how much was this? This was only $7.99, which I don't think is bad at all. And you can store things in it or put it on top of a shelf, in the top of a wardrobe. It's just plain inside, just plain cardboard. It isn't lined like some of them are. Like the Christmas one I bought, the Santa one rather, that I bought for the shelf that I shared with you a couple of weeks ago. That's felt like velour lined. It's really, really nice. But yeah, I thought this was beautiful from the minute that I saw it. So I just had to pick this up. It would also look nice underneath my my coffee table. I thought that would look nice there, but we'll see. I mean, I don't know where I'm going to put it at the moment. Like I say, I haven't really planned anything out. I need to plan where I'm putting everything. So yeah, I've got that. And then I picked up these bells. I saw these again ages ago. I saw these last year and I didn't purchase them, but I know they have such a beautiful bronze antique shade. The metal is absolutely gorgeous. I even like the bow. I don't dislike the bow at all. I think it goes lovely with the bell colour. And these were Martha Stewart ones, and these were $9.99. Like I say, I have seen these again. Depends which Homesense or TK Maxx you go in, I suppose. But yeah, I think those look really nice on a book, just on a side table, just on a coffee table, anywhere really on a shelf. I just think they're absolutely gorgeous. You could even hang them like in between a small, not garland as such, but like a pick. If you've got a pick, you could put those in between over a bed, shelf, mirror, that kind of thing. So yeah, I love those. Then I picked up these bells, because I've got a thing for bells at the moment, although I probably have got some bells from last year, but anyway. Picked up these ones. These are Martha Stewart again, and these are on a jute. It's like a garland, so they're on like a jute garland, and they are again a rustic bell. And as you can see from the image on the back, I mean, it does look really nice the way it's being displayed on there. Yeah, I just think they're really nice. You could hang these over. I mean, I've got one of those wooden. It's like a ladder, isn't it, that you hang your throws on or whatever. Look nice, just hung over there. I think just hanging down. I think they look really nice. But they were only $7.99. I mean, $7.99 is nothing, is it? $7.99. I don't know how they can sell things so cheap in Homesense, you know. I think that's really, really good. Then I picked up some more bells. Like I said, I've got a thing for bells at the moment. But to be fair, it isn't just me that uses them. My daughter also uses them. These are really nice. I bought these a while ago. These were $6.99. And these are like chained cowbells, you can see. And I just thought, gosh, I could either split them, put a bow on them, put some bows on them. Not that I'm going bow mad again, but I could wrap them around some greenery. There's so many things I could do with these. I could just, to be honest, I could just sit them on the windowsill and they'd look really nice. Just sit them, hang them from the wall, put a little pin in the wall and just let them sit. So yeah, I thought they were lovely. The thing is, when I see things, I think I better get it in case. I always think, what if I don't see it again? And then it just plays on your mind, doesn't it? And you just keep thinking about that thing, and then you go to get it and you just can't get it again. But then there are always something similar, aren't there? So I know you're never going to completely miss out. Then today, then I picked up this guy. So he was $14.99, and I think he's so different. I have got a Nutcracker. I got him some years ago when Marks and Spencer's bought out a completely neutral, virtually whitewashed, I'm going to say, Nutcracker. And I can't remember how much I paid for him from Marks and Spencer's. But then I saw this one, and he's the opposite. But I just thought he was I don't know what it was about him. I really don't know what it was, but I could not resist him. Obviously, if I'm going more neutral this year, then obviously he's neutral. And I may even stand him by my M&S Nutcracker. And I think because they are so opposite, I think the contrast is going to look so nice. I've got just a tiny area between my fire surround and the living room door, basically. And he and my other Nutcracker will fit there just lovely. I don't know what it is about him. I just thought he was lovely. You see the detail in his face and how different he is to the traditional Nutcracker. I think that's what I liked about him. So yeah, I picked him up. Then I picked this up the other day, actually. I did a TikTok on these. I did a TikTok on most things. If you follow me on TikTok, then you'll see that I have done TikToks on everything that I see in Homesense. I go around, I do my shopping, and I also do videos of all the stock. Whether it's my taste or not, I just do it so that people can see what's in there. Occasionally I do snippets on Instagram, but not very often. But these I saw and I thought this was just so adorable. I just thought it was lovely. And we do drink, well, I'll show you what it is first. It's obviously a stopper for your wine or champagne or sparkling or Prosecco, whatever. And I don't really own one of these. Well, I have got, I was sent by one of my friends. I was sent, I think it's a black crow, and that's from someone in America, and they sent me one of these. So it was more of a Halloween sort of themed one. But this one, they did sell in sets of 2. So you get this and the bottle opener as well. But I didn't want the bottle opener. But this was $7.99. And I kept thinking to myself, well, I could do with one of those for Christmas, for this time of year. So yeah, I picked him up as well. Then I picked up these, which I thought were really good value, actually. So these were $4.99. Now these wouldn't just, I mean, if you could imagine sort of doing a gift for someone, obviously, and you could include this, and you could include this as well, or the pack of both of them that comes with the this and the bottle opener, and a nice. They've got some beautiful Christmas glasses in at the moment, like wine glasses. They are so beautiful. I didn't buy one, but they have got some beautiful ones in there. I actually saw them stocking the shelves. I think it was on Thursday. Must have been it might have been on Tuesday anyway. And the guy was just filling the shelves with these glasses. Absolutely beautiful. And they've got the tumblers as well in various shades, and they're just kind of engraved. They've got no colour on them. Absolutely beautiful. Well, these I thought would be, like I say, a really nice gift if you like somebody who loves coffee and likes the syrups as well. Obviously these are seasonal, so you get your gingerbread, your peppermint. You even get the eggnog. That's primarily why I bought this, because these aren't the unsweetened ones, so these probably taste better than the other ones that I've been buying. I have got a bottle of this eggnog somewhere, and can I find it? I can't find it anywhere. So I'm going to go on the hunt again for that. And you also get Irish cream in these. And you know what? They're just about the right size bottle, I think, for over the holiday season. Over the holiday period. For $4.99. What a lovely gift. I mean, to me, that would make a lovely gift. And you know what? I haven't properly looked around Homesense, around the food section. I did see in TK Maxx, though, they've got the Christmas pasta. And I was going to purchase it, but it hadn't got a price on it. And I was in a rush. And I thought, if I take this to the till now, and they hadn't priced any of them up, not just the one. They got quite a few. None of them were priced up. I'm going to say they were $2.79, but even if I tell them that at the till, they're still going to go and get a code from somewhere. And I could have been in there longer than I wanted to be. And it wasn't that, but I went in for 2 specific items. They hadn't got them, and I didn't fancy hanging around for some pasta. So I'm sure the pasta will still be there when I go back in next time, or Homesense, it'll be there. But when you do look around these food aisles, honestly, they have some beautiful things in there, food-wise, gift-wise. They have the mug sets. They've got all kinds of things in there at the moment. So, yeah, it's really, really nice things. So it's worth having a look in Homesense and TK Maxx for your gifts, because they are cheaper than, you know, anywhere else. And as you all know, they do the brands and things, don't they? They do Bayliss and Harding and whatever. But yeah, really pleased with those. Gone on about those for a bit, haven't I? Then I picked up, well, I've got one, two, couple of things to show. Oh, I haven't got that as much yet. Oh, I picked up this guy. I saw him in there today again. I think he's lovely. Just this little rocking horse, $7.99. It is ceramic, or more of a, yeah, it's ceramic. I'd say it's like, I don't know, like a, I don't know. It's just ceramic anyway. And he's absolutely lovely. Not too busy. I have seen the wooden one that everyone's gone crazy for at B&M. It's a beautiful horse, don't get me wrong, but a bit too big for me. This is perfect for my home, and I may put him in the bathroom on one of the shelves next to a tree, next to one of those, you know, what's it, trees? What are they called? Bottle brush trees. Might put him round a couple of those, I'll see. But yeah, I liked him as soon as I saw him, so I picked him up. I did see the gold one as well, the gold reindeer one. I saw that a few times, but I have actually got the reindeer like that I purchased last year. Not the rocking horse reindeer, just the reindeer. And I think he's lovely, he's beautiful. I've only found him today, I'd completely forgot. You know, when you forget what you bought last year, honestly, I've got some beautiful things. But I always think that when I'm older, my daughter's going to enjoy some of these pieces. She's going to remember us buying them. She's going to remember where I put them in the house, and she's going to have them for herself. And I did say to her today, I said, you know, I said, the thing is, you might think that I'm buying a lot of things, Morgan. I said, but at the end of the day, when you get your own home, you can say to me, Mum, can I have? And I'll obviously help you and give you some of the nice things that we've purchased, or that I've purchased, or you've purchased, and it's nice to share, isn't it, sometimes? So yeah, I don't care that I buy all new Christmas things most years, but, you know, because I just don't. And then I purchased these cushion covers. So these were from Amazon. These were, I think they've gone up a little bit now, but I think I paid $9.99 for two. And I think they're ever so nice. If you put, you know, a feather filling in, and I just think they're really nice, and they look so nice on my settee. I've got one over there teamed up with Homesense one that I put. Let me get the Homesense one. I didn't share it with you properly. So this is the Homesense one. This was £10. I don't think I've shared it with you, I'm not sure. And it's just green velour on the back. And with this one, I just think they look so nice together. Just quite simple, nothing too busy. On my cream settee, I think they just look, I don't know, I just think they look really nice. So I grabbed those from Amazon. I do like the H&M ones, and I have got a few H&M ones. But I don't necessarily want the ones with Merry Christmas on, or Joy, or things like that. I don't really do the scripted ones if I can help it. But yeah, that's just like a linen sort of fabric, a bit like H&M ones, to be honest. Okay, right, I went in today and I picked these particular items up. Oh, I bet it was about 2 or so weeks ago, and I put them down, and I then thought, I should have got those for those little, right, you remember these trees that I purchased from Home Bargains, $2.99. Got 2 of these, didn't I? I've tried to manipulate this one today to make it to my own taste, as in style-wise, to try and make it look beautiful. Anyway, I was looking for some pots for these, to put these in, to display them. And I saw them in Homesense, these pots, and I didn't get them. And then, I think it's because I thought these trees were smaller, too small for the pot. And I went in today, they got them again. I was so over the moon. Anyway, these are the pots. So they're like, almost like a bronzy colour. Bronzy, got dark gold bronze. I'm going to say bronze. And they're absolutely gorgeous. And they're $5.99 each. So I got 2 of those. Obviously, 1 for each tree. And then I picked up a bigger one. And this was $9.99. you can see the size difference. I think they may have had one bigger, I can't remember. But I picked that up as well because I have got another larger tree that will house the bigger one. But these, when I brought them home, I did put them in. But also, when I got them home, I didn't realise I got home, but the lady only charged me for one. So it was like, buy one, get one free. So that was quite good. So anyway, we'll pop that in there. And this is, more or less, how it's going to look. Obviously, I'm not going to take the hessian off the bottom because it's fine. Because we're not going to see that. And I'll just manipulate the tree a bit more so that it looks a bit like, it's hard to say, isn't it? Holding it up like this. But just about like that. And I think that looks lovely. So I'm going to I might put, well, I'm not sure where to put them yet. I was thinking about putting one on one of my bedside, one on each bedside table, basically. But I'm going to see. But I think those pots are absolutely lovely. And do you know what? I will say, spoilt for choice with the brass pots in Homesense at the moment. Spoilt for choice. They have got some really beautiful ones. They've got some with like little feet on. That like, oh, they've got some beautiful designs. Some, I mean, I saw the dearest one I picked up, which I nearly bought, was like $14.99. But I don't think that's that bad. So ornate, beautiful. Obviously to house these kind of plants, or they're not, well, you can have them outside, I suppose, but they haven't got the holes in the bottom. But yeah, I was really pleased when I found these again. Couldn't believe my luck. So although I didn't get the two things I was looking for, I did end up with some bits that I was looking for. And then the last two things are the two pictures that I wanted to share with you. Obviously the one that was in the thumbnail, that is absolutely gorgeous, which is the traditional Christmas tree one. Look how beautiful, sorry, it's a ring light. Look how beautiful that is. I mean, I wouldn't even change a frame on this. I think it's stunning. Just leaned on the shelf above me, on the fire surround. I could just hang it up. Honestly, there's so many places I can put this. It's absolutely, this is probably my favourite one, actually, out of the three. I do like this one as well. I think this is right up my street. I know $16.99 isn't the cheapest. I know that, but the thing is, like I said before, these are actually from Home Goods, and they are all over social media. I did a big TikTok on all of them. You'll see all of them if you go on my TikTok. I don't know if I shared them on Instagram, I can't remember, but I did the whole range on TikTok. I think I might have done it on Instagram as well. This one also a favourite of mine. As soon as I saw this one, I picked it up as well. I went through all of them. I was very specific. I knew what I was looking for. And this is the other one. I saw this particular print in a different frame. It was in quite a long frame. I'm going to say about this long. And the same picture, but the frame was just a plain wooden, nothing special at all. And in fact, I think the picture was cheaper than this. This was more expensive than the bigger picture, but obviously you get the frame. It's just the perfect size. The perfect size, like I say, to be placed, to be hung. It's just beautiful. I think they're absolutely beautiful, these pictures. So I feel really lucky to have found them and picked them up the day that I did. Whether they come back in again or not, I don't know. They're certainly not online. So yeah, I'm really pleased with those. I hope you find some, guys, because, you know, they're just so, like I say, you pass things like this down, like to my daughter, and it'd just be so lovely. Look, especially this one that's so nostalgic. I mean, you can't get much more nostalgic than that. Well, apart from the Santa one, which I probably would have bought had it been there, but it wasn't there. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to love and leave you, and thank you for returning to my channel, and thank you for the comments, thank you for everything. I appreciate everyone coming over and viewing my channel. I hope you've enjoyed this week's little haul again. Next week, guess what? I've got another haul for you. So if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you loved it, please subscribe. Thank you so much. I'll see you soon. Have a nice weekend. Bye.